This is the Coco and Lefty Show. I'm Miss Coco.
And I'm Dr. Lefty.
Here's a tidbit from the world of entertainment. While it's popular for stars to adopt babies from foreign countries, Adam Lambert, the popular singer, wants to start a new fad. He says, "I have adopted a homeless American man. It's much easier and not much different than a new real baby." He already has hair, and he doesn't crap in his pants. The singer told us at a rodeo in Texas, "I've sent this picture to People magazine, but I haven't heard back from them yet. I've wanted to do this for a long time, ever since I was gay. I'm an environmentalist, so why not recycle people as babies?" Adam is currently working on his new album titled Hooking Up at the Rodeo. And here's Coco, Lefty, with some important travel news for you folks who are planning a trip.
Here's some good news for all of you who are planning a vacation. A unique tour of Berlin's toilets. Tour guide Ilse Koch, a former prominent Nazi, is taking groups to see the lavatories of the capital, with emphasis on the historical development from biblical times to the present day. Frau Koch said that she was tired of going to churches and castles, and so were most jaded tourists, and wanted to explain the history of Berlin's toilet culture, and that a people who turned others into soap surely knew a thing or two about hygiene. A highlight of the tour is a trip to the Kaiser's fully restored bathroom at the Potsdamer Platz Square. She also wants to draw attention to the lack of public facilities for tour groups. Many tourists now wear Pampers while touring Berlin. Koch says the tour is in demand, especially from clubs and professionals with a special interest in the topic. At first, people tend to turn their noses up, but when they get used to the smell, they are enthralled by the interesting and scatological facts they learn. The tour ends at a Japanese restaurant named The Loo, where tourists are shown a Japanese toilet that costs as much as a small car.
Wow. Well, thank you for that, Lefty. I've got a couple
You're welcome, Coco.
I've got a couple of jokes sent to me by Coco and Lefty fans. If you know any jokes that you think suitable, please send them to us at amalgamman1@yahoo.com. That's amalgamman1@yahoo.com. Well, here's one from Marvin Mansky. Thank you for this, Marvin. Every day, a male coworker walks up very close to a lady at the coffee machine, inhales a big breath of air, and tells her that her hair smells nice. After a week of this, she can't stand it anymore and takes her complaint to a supervisor in the personnel department and asks him to file a sexual harassment grievance against him. The human resource supervisor is puzzled and asks "What's threatening about a coworker telling you that your hair smells nice?" The woman replies, "It's Keith, the midget." Well, here's one now for Halloween. This one's for Halloween, sent to us by Graham Schiff. A cabbie picks up a nun, and she notices that the cabbie is staring at her. She asks him why, and he says that he has a question, but that he doesn't want to offend her. She tells him, "My son, when you've been a nun as long as I have, and you're as old as I am, you've seen everything, and you surely won't offend me." The cabbie says, "Well, I've always had a fantasy about having oral sex with a nun." "Oh," she responds, "well, first of all, you must be Catholic, and second, you must be single." The cabbie answers, "Oh, I'm Catholic, and I'm not married." "Okay," says the nun, "pull into the next alley." He does that, and she fulfills his fantasy. Back on the road, the cabbie starts crying. The nun says, "What's the matter?" He says, "Forgive me, sister, but I have sinned. I'm Jewish and I'm married." The nun says, "That's okay. My name is Kevin, and I'm going to a Halloween party." Well, so long for now. Till next time.